I'm Mr. MegaManFan. This is the PC Engine Files, and today we are looking at The Legend of Hero Tonma, which, for a variety of reasons, I will never own a physical copy of. I'm accepting that, I'm okay with that, and I'm about to tell you why. First of all, this is one of the last three Hue card games released for TurboGrafx 16 in North America. Legend holds that you couldn't even get this one physically in stores. It was only available as a mail-in order to Turbo Technologies Incorporated. So needless to say, it's a short print run game, copies are exceedingly scarce, and they fetch outrageous prices. A loose copy, not box, not complete, a loose Hue card for TurboGrafx 16 goes for $453. So, you could buy a Super HD System 3 Pro for less than that, for $319.99. And that would get you the entire library of games for PC Engine. TurboGrafx games, PC games, CD games, Super Graphics games. With the HD Pro, you could play every single game in existence for less than what it would cost you to buy one loose Hue card. And if you really want to get outrageous, if you want it complete in the box, then you're going to shell out $1,100. And if you want it new and never opened, and I can't imagine why, $1,400. Are you prepared to spend those kind of prices to own one PC Engine or TurboGrafx game? If you've got Bill Gates money, I suppose you are, but if you're like me, probably not. There's another reason that I'm not worried about not ever owning this game. It is ridiculously hard. And it's a good kind of hard. I like the challenge. I like playing it. I keep coming back to it again, but it is punishing. You get hit once, you're done for. Maybe twice if you have a power-up, but you die very easily. And the enemies spam you in a way that I can only compare to ghosts and goblins, because you don't just kill them and move on. They regenerate. If you turn around, they're there. If you move forward and don't stop, they're there. Anytime you think you've cleared the path is only clear for a second. And if you're busy trying to deal with one enemy in front of you and another one is coming from behind you, you're kind of screwed. You're going to end up taking a hit and dying no matter what. Now, the game is fairly generous with the continues. I haven't run out of them, but what will be your downfall will be your severe frustration at wanting to continue. Knowing that you're going to get hammered again and again, you're going to go, is it worth it? Do I really want to do this? And you'll probably quit out of frustration. Then you'll remember that it was kind of fun for a little bit, and you'll come back and play it again, and you'll quit in frustration again when you get killed repeatedly over and over. That's the cycle I go through with Legend of Hero Tonma. It's fun for a little bit, and then it gets old. And then I go and play something else, and then I come back to it later. I can't justify $450 on that. Maybe you can, I can't. As for the actual factuals about this game, it was developed by IREM. I remember them. Oh wait, no I don't. I'm sure that Ryan appreciates that JonTron joke. But you control a caped hero named Tommy, or Tonma, I guess, depending on the region, and he's on a quest to rescue a princess. What a trope! Is Mario Brothers familiar to you much? Anyway, Tommy can throw fireballs to dispatch enemies and jump on their heads to stun them, but as I noted, he still gets killed with one touch, maybe two. So, those fireballs aren't helping him very much, because if they don't hit the target, and you get hit, you don't have any kind of shield or invincibility or life bar, you're toast. Now, this game was available a few other ways than the physical version, It was released on the Wii Virtual Console in North America on September 24, 2007, delisted for some reason in 2012, returning in 2013, so it was available until the Wii shop closed. The PAL regions got it on September 28th, 2007, and I guess it was never pulled from the Wii shop there. At least I can't find proof that it was. And if you want the Japanese version, that is a little more reasonable in price than the North American version. $106 loose, $112 complete, so almost virtually no difference. You might as well get it complete in box if you're going that route. And $410 new and never opened. But still, you're sinking over $100 into a very hard game. Maybe, just maybe, consider playing this in emulation or on an EverDrive or a Super SD or a Super HD System 3. I'm not telling you to pirate a game. I'm telling you to try a game. Because if you try it and you don't like it, you're saving yourself anywhere from $100 to $450. This is also another object lesson in why video game preservation matters, because most people will not be able to afford $100 or $450 for this game. So if somebody doesn't preserve it and all the physical copies eventually go dead, the few that are known to exist and out there in the hands of collectors, then this game would be lost to time forever, unless somebody dumped the ROM and kept a copy of it for future generations. It's exactly why I believe it was Uncle Derek from Stop Skeletons from Fighting who said this. When video game preservation is outlawed, only outlaws will preserve video games. I suppose that makes guys like Frank Cifaldi outlaws, but if he is, he's my kind of outlaw. He's the wild, wild west of video games, and I appreciate his rootin' tootin' cowboy attitude about it, because we don't want to lose these games. Even hard, difficult games like Legend of Hero Tonma. Even bad games like the Blaster Master WiiWare game that Uncle Derek talked about. You know, it's those kind of games that if they're going to disappear forever, somebody needs to find a way to preserve them. If the digital shop goes defunct, if all the physical copies stop working, if the discs rot, if the cartridges corrode, somebody needs to find some way to keep the legacy of these games alive. Legend of Hero Tonma isn't what I would call a bad game. It's not badly designed. It's not like it's not fun. It's just stupidly hard and stupidly expensive. I'm Mr. MegaManFan. Thanks for watching.